Hello, everyone. Cami here, your keeper. I mean, current keeper. I wanted to talk to you guys for a minute before we get into it. I just wanted to kind of introduce what we're doing and the game that we're playing. We are playing Monster of the Week, which is an apocalypse game. It uses the Apocalypse engine, and it's pretty fun so far. So I hope you guys like it as much as we do. This first episode, we kind of don't really know what we're doing. We're just a couple of friends hanging out and having fun. So there's a couple audio issues in this first episode. Hopefully that will be fixed by the next one. If not, we'll just keep improving until we get it right. Anyways, hope you guys like like this campaign that we're doing. And let's get started. Okay, I wanted to do like a introduction to you guys and your characters.
Not it.
Mood.
That was fast.
I ain't giving you guys the chance.
And I thought Ruth was fast at the quick draw. No.
Alright, we're gonna start with Jacob then.
Oh, okay. Well, my character is Ruth Mevreet. Let's see. I'm playing the hard case class, which is kind of a berserker. As for info, she's a woman. She's super into baseball. Let me see if there's anything.
You can just keep it vague.
Her dad occasionally in woodworking. So her parents are Lincoln and Samantha, and the mother does more metalwork projects. The guy who buys all of her baseball cards before she gets there is Todd Jemnick. So yeah.
Yes. I have Todd in my massive character list. I have a massive character list for this game. Just from what we've talked about. There's already so many people. It's because half of us have dead parents. And so we have to put two sets of, like, parents.
It's not our fault they died.
The ones that are dead and the ones that are still living.
Technically mine would be, but that's not the point.
I didn't bring that up. I was like, kind of.
Yeah, Ruth is the only one with two living parents. That's fun. Let's go with Kaylee.
Okay. I'm playing Ollie or Oliver. Their class is monstrous and they are a werewolf. What else do I need to say?
Just basic looks, I guess.
Okay.
Interests, maybe?
They look like a normal, teenager, except for they like to keep their hair up in little buns that look like wolf ears.
And the little drill buns, yeah.
Yes.
Like, there'd be like a little short description of like what they do in their daily life.
That most of the time they hang out at the library that their mothers own, the Willowpoint
Public library. Yeah. I actually, that's kind of funny. Yesterday I was like, Kaylee, what's the library called? And then they didn't answer. So I was like, okay, I'll just put a like placeholder name and then they can tell me later what it is. So I put Willowpoint Public Library. And then Kaylee texted me and just like, Willowpoint Public Library. And I was like, that's already what I put. Psychic. Us too.
They use they them pronouns.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, is there anything else?
Their parents are dead.
Yeah, their parents are dead.
We don't really need to get into that right now.
Fine.
Alright, I guess I'll go next since Ross said not it. Okay, I am Cami. I'm playing Curiosity McKay. And she is I am the Searcher, is my class. And, Curiosity is obsessed with supernatural stuff. She's a little short, blonde girl. She's got one white strand in her hair that just does not go away from something that happened in the past. I don't think we need to get into that right now. And yeah, she's obsessed with supernatural stuff and like old tech, so she's always carrying a Polaroid camera around with her and takes photos all the time. Her parents are also dead. She's currently living with her guardians, who are Jeremy and Soraya Morgan? Did I get that right? Yeah, I was right! Jeremy and Soraya Morgan. Haha.
I mean, who calls their parents by, like, their name?
I mean, she does. She does not call them mom or dad. She calls them Jeremy and Soraya.
I mean, that's fair.
They're guardians. They're not parents. Like, Ollie's are adopted parents, right?
Yeah.
Like, they actually adopted Ollie?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, and, I think that's all. Go ahead, Ross.
I'm Ross. I'm playing Ronaldo. He's the divine class. Got long blonde hair, blue eyes. Doesn't do much at all except follow Curiosity around and make sure she doesn't get kidnapped.
Yeah.
He lives with his single dad and grandparents.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you said he was like an older brother to Curiosity because
Yeah.
she's gullible as fuck. Alright, yeah. I wanted to mention something kind of funky about Ruth, that she has bicolor eyes, right?
Yeah, heterochromia.
Heterochromia, that's what it's called. I was just like, it's the two colors, green and blue.
I thought they were green and brown.
No, they're green and blue. And
Green and blue.
Curiosities are green, yours are blue, Ruth is half and half, and Ollie's are gray. Yeah. Alright, yeah, let's get into it. The air is still and calm as night begins to fall on Willowpoint, California. The sun is just beginning to dip down low over the horizon, but the massive trees of the Redwood forest have long since cast a shadow over the town. House lights, one by one, begin to flicker on as folks notice the darkness creeping into their neighborhoods. It's quiet, save for the sound of a wolf call deep in the forest. We find ourselves in the Willowpoint High Auditorium as Mr. Hibbert, the drama teacher, realizes just what time it is. He calls the students to cease their practicing and prepare to leave for the night. Many groan in protest, but begin removing bits of their costumes as they make their way backstage. 2 stagehands are the last to go, clearing out the set pieces and storing the props. Richard says he has to leave, but makes sure his partner is alright finishing without him. She reassures him that she'll be fine, and he rushes out the door to meet his ride home. This leaves Min Reynolds alone in the auditorium. We see her storing several discarded costume pieces in an old chest that may have at one time been a prop as well, but has since been converted into storage. The lights have been dimmed, as they always are when she and Richard are finishing up after rehearsal. But a large shadow can be seen, slowly creeping along the ceiling above her in the catwalk. Min doesn't notice the shadow, nor the 2 sets of eyes that reflect the dim light as she pushes the chest backstage. She returns a moment later, a final check to see if she's gotten everything, but the shadow is gone. A creak sounds from the catwalk and she whirls her gaze up to the ceiling, but nothing catches her eye. She stares for a long moment at that catwalk, but still finds nothing. We watch as she turns one last time toward backstage, and her scream echoes through the auditorium. It's the next morning, Ronaldo, and you and Curiosity are walking together to school. You aren't next door neighbors anymore, but she came all the way to your house that morning to rave about a new mystery. She didn't, however, get to talk about the mystery, as she was quickly distracted by your choice of breakfast, which has since been the topic of the entire trip to Willowpoint High. Ollie, you were waiting at the front gate for curiosity, but ended up getting into a casual conversation with Ruth. I'm not talking well today.
Well, we did a little roofing for my dad, with shingles and that. We really don't do that much, It's weird.
Mood. Ruth, who arrived a few minutes before. And you see the person you were waiting for, and also Ronaldo, coming through the gate. And she says, "Oh, thank God!" And she kind of smiles when she sees you. "Ollie, tell Ronnie that his choice of syrup is preposterous. He thinks Hungry Jack is better than Mrs. Butterworth. Can you believe that?"
I prefer jam.
Ross is the opposite. I prefer Miss Butterworth.
Me too.
I prefer jam over syrup, so I'm not sure.
Oh, come on, Ollie. I thought you'd have my back on this one.
Okay, Ollie, what about strawberry syrup?
Alright, I'm gonna have to give this to you, Ronaldo.
But what brand?
I don't know, what brands are there?
I think I only had Smuckers for me personally.
I don't think I ever buy strawberry syrup.
Strawberry syrup? Boysenberry syrup?
All right, Ruth.
Syrup are you putting on this pancake?
It was waffles.
Delicious.
It was waffles, but still. Ruth, what is your syrup preference?
I mean, regular? Pretty plain? I didn't know there were so many. I think I might have to stop by in the store.
See? Alright. It's fine. You can have your poor opinions.
I'm sorry, curiosity. It's just jam is much better.
Wow. I feel deeply insulted by your choice of jam over Miss Butterworth's syrup.
It's not our fault. It's picky.
I mean, that's true. I am pretty picky. But Miss Butterworth's syrup, Ronaldo! How could you settle for less?
I settle for whatever's in my cabinets.
That's...
Well, anyways, what were we talking about? Other than syrup?
I mean, I was talking to Ollie about roofing, but that's pretty boring.
Yeah,
were you roofing something?
Half the
Gotta build a
conversation.
shed later, and I need to know how to do the roof.
I mean, do you need a shed, Ronaldo? I don't think you did.
That was a joke, Ruth. Don't worry about it.
Okay, sorry. It's been a long day.
It's the beginning of the day.
It's like 7 a.m.
What time did you get up, Ruth?
Both teams have their own practices, and I've been bouncing between them. And it's just, it's taking a toll.
Oh, you haven't quit the softball team yet?
I can't.
Oh, yeah.
The baseball team.
Yeah, I forgot. That's why the car had that issue.
Yeah, we don't need to go into
we don't need to talk about that.
Fine, it still runs.
I think it runs. I don't know.
It moves. I think that's what all cars just need to do. It moves.
Granted.
They go like an inch every hour. It moves.
And she's like, oh my god, I can't believe I forgot. We got a new mystery last night. You guys know Miss Rivers? Ollie, you have heard of Miss Rivers. She comes into the library occasionally to pick up a book, but you don't know much about her. Ruth and Ronaldo, you have no clue who this is. Which is weird, because we live in such a small town that you'd think you'd know everyone, but yeah, you don't know Miss Rivers.
No, I totally know Miss Rivers. Lives down by the river,
I mean, she does, but...
Nice guess.
That wasn't...
I know who this is!
Ronaldo, you're pretty spot on with me.
Oh, God. Same.
A joke with her name!
And Curiosity's like, yeah, I mean, we talked about her recently. She's the witch who lives out in the forest? I thought she cursed the football captain that one time that he was sick for a week.
Last time, witches aren't real.
But, oh, come
Have a
on.
foot fungus?
She's always coming into
Well-
the library and getting books on, I'm not sure what kind of books she get, but, witches like books, so, yeah.
See? Ollie's on my side. She's definitely a witch. I mean, I also like books, but, like,
And she's far from a witch.
she's gotta be a witch. She's gotta be a witch.
Are we gonna stake out an old woman's house again? I
No.
don't think I can do another night.
Remember last time? It turned out it was just her dog that was digging the holes.
I mean, but
Not a chupacabra.
it could have been a chupacabra. We didn't know. I mean,
Vicious as a
I-
chupacabra.
Yeah, I still think her dog.
Chihuahuas do.
I still think her dog could be the descendant of a chupacabra. We were part right.
So,
Chihuahuas are just spawn of the devil. It's fine.
I still think that thing had too big of teeth to be a chihuahua. I don't know.
That thing was vicious. Well, anyways, Miss Rivers sent me an email last night. Crazy, right? I didn't think she even had electricity, let alone a computer. But anyways, she said there's some.
Not a witch.
She's a witch, I swear. She lives in the middle of the woods in a cabin. Who else would do that except a witch?
Lots of people.
No one around here. Like, with these
There's
ones?
no one around here.
I mean, that's true. Anyways, she said there's something evil in her garden. Her words, not mine. But how cool is that? We have to check it out this afternoon.
I'll get my garden gloves.
Do we have to go digging around the garden? I don't really feel like it's, a good idea to just go dig up a possible witch's garden. Do we have her permission?
We do. She's the one who emailed us to get rid of this evil thing in her garden.
Her garden.
We're gonna talk to her first, right?
Yeah, probably.
I'm
In
gonna
her
go
backyard digging
and
things
start
up.
digging around in random
Oh.
places.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, no, she invited us over this afternoon for tea and evil exorcism.
I
I don't know if witches
I
do
don't think-
exorcisms.
I don't know. It might not be an exorcism. She didn't say it was an exorcism, but I assume if we're finding something evil in her garden, that we're gonna have to do something with it. I mean, maybe we could keep it. I wonder if she'll let us have it.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Pet.
Oh, man.
Ooh.
Even if it was evil or cursed or whatever, why would we keep it?
I don't think we
That's a
could have
terrible
a
idea.
club room, to be honest. Even if we built a cage.
I don't know if it's alive.
What if it's like a ghost?
He
Then we
she,
would definitely need an
I
exorcism.
don't want to touch
This.
anything that's dead and bring it to school.
she didn't give me any information on what it was. It could be like a thing. It could be a dead thing. It could be a live thing. It could be a thing that was never alive. It could hold an evil spirit. Wouldn't that be cool?
No.
And someone interrupts our conversation, and he says, "What are you all doing?" And it is the grumpy and very familiar voice of Stan Appleton, your principal, addressing the whole front grounds from where he stands on the steps leading into the building. And he says, "Get to class, all of you!"
Oh no! I went for history. Also, have any of you seen my history book? It's been missing for days.
I'll share mine with you. Runs into the building.
You realize we're in a different class?
I forgot. You can borrow mine. It's in my locker, I think. Good luck finding it. And she,
I don't even know the combination.
I'm sure you actually do know the combination.
Does he remember it?
That's the thing.
I can help you find it, Ronaldo.
It's
Mm.
fine. We're
Ollie-
also
Ollie
in
definitely has it.
history classes. It's useless anyway.
I mean, it's the same history class. You're just in a different period.
I'm a year above you, remember?
I wonder if the history book is one of those ones where it's gigantic and they only cover certain sections.
Yeah.
Here. So
And then you just turn to the next one.
Maybe.
That way they can
Maybe.
save on
That's
books.
indefensible.
Because Appleton is a cheap fuck.
I'll accept that one.
Thank you, Jacob. Pull me out of the gutter.
Get it in your locker.
Okay. Yeah, you, good luck. Curiosity's locker is full of shit. Not literal shit.
I hope.
No. Not literal shit. Like, there's
so many questions raised.
there's like
and
bowls
I don't think
of
I'd want the answers.
there's like bowls of candy from Valentine's Day. There's like just random shit in there. Several jackets she doesn't wear anymore. Books from previous years that she never turned in.
Do we like keep our lockers like after each year so it's just
I think
slowly
so, yeah.
accumulating?
Yep.
Oh.
There's some candy from last Halloween, which is coming up, or no, just ended. I think we're in November.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's recent candy, so you could probably eat that stuff. But yeah, you don't find a history book in there. I'm gonna tell you right now, it's not there.
Well, at least grab some candy for compensation.
Okay. Yeah, you pick up some Halloween candy and
Ollie comes along and like sneaks one of like the taffies out of the bowl or something.
Mhm.
I'm just like, here, Ollie, you want some? And I just reached out to you,
Sure.
and it vanishes. Not again.
Ronaldo, when did you start learning to do magic tricks?
I have
Impressive.
things have just been disappearing on me.
Well, you're a pretty good magician. You might want to try out for the school talent show.
You know, I think I'm good. My life's already going downhill.
Well, you better get to class. I'm gonna go hang out in the library. See you later. And Ollie walks off.
Alright.
Alright, yeah.
Just look away.
Yep. Yeah, you head off to your history class, sans book. You get into class. Sans book, obviously. Your history teacher, Mr. Alabaster Vincent. This is the very teacher that Curiosity has been spreading rumors around that he is a vampire. He has
Very vampire-y name.
He has dark hair that's like slicked back and like really, really dark brown eyes. And
Watching way too much TV.
yeah. She really thinks he's a vampire, and he just kind of goes, "Ronaldo, you're late."
Sorry, Mr. Vincent. I was looking for my history textbook again.
You seem to be doing that a lot.
Well, I haven't found it since the first time I went looking for it.
I mean, we can write you in to get a replacement, but you're going to have to pay for it.
I'll find it eventually.
Alright, just get to your seat. And, you guys go through school. I'm not gonna make you guys run through the entire day of
Man,
school.
you made me skip algebra. Wait, calculus?
I don't know what thing you're doing. I know Ronaldo's a senior. Ruth and Curiosity are juniors. Are you guys in the same class? Like, the same classes? Kind of like the same core classes, and then your electives are different? That seems about right. And then Ollie is a sophomore?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you guys go through your school day. Nothing weird going on today. And, you guys head to the club room after school, I assume, because that's where you meet.
Ronaldo's last one in.
It's on
Mood.
the chair that has 4 legs.
Oh no!
Curiosity's like, yes, 2-legged chair for me. He leans back against the wall.
Curiosity, no.
You guys step into the club room, and sitting there in just kind of hanging out by the bookshelf with a book on cryptids open on his lap is your club
supervisor?
Yeah, your club supervisor. That's what it's. Yep, that's what he is. What is our club's name? I know you sent it.
Called Scream.
I know it's called Scream, but it's an acronym. What is the acronym?
It is
I like to think we're
here it is.
adjusting the banner
Okay.
while we're doing this. So it has Scream
Alright,
and has the stuff written out as we're kind of hanging that up.
God save.
Supernatural Club, researching everything abnormal and mysterious.
Yes. So the acronym is Scream, and that's a great acronym just for the context of introducing ourselves as Scream. And yes, anyways, yes, your Scream Club supervisor is sitting in a chair reading a book on cryptids. Technically, he's sitting in his chair because he is in a wheelchair. And this is Lewis Matheson, and he looks up from the book and he's like, "Oh, hello. I didn't know there was a club meeting today. I was just catching up on some cryptid lore. I'll leave you guys to what you're doing." And he like finger guns at you and wheels himself out of the room. And Curiosity's just like,
Oh, I thought he was doing that while wheeling out. I'm like, how is he doing?
God
Okay,
save.
that makes sense. That makes sense.
It's a
Then we'll-
downhill slope. He's just letting gravity take him.
That's why I was horrified. Like, we were just like, oh my god.
God save. And he moves the chair with his mind. No, he doesn't.
Charles Xavier.
No, not Charles Xavier. Thank you, though. Alright,
Well, he is a professor in a wheelchair.
he is
you
a
know.
professor in a wheelchair. You are correct. And yeah, he wheels himself out. He returns the book first, obviously, because Curiosity would never let anyone steal her books. And yeah, and Curiosity's like, okay, alright, what do we want to bring with us?
Shovels.
How late are we gonna be out?
Hopefully maybe like a trowel?
I don't think we have those here in the club room. Anything from the club room? Should I bring some occult books? So we can exercise this thing?
Maybe
We can exercise anything.
do we have any like books on like magical like plants or herbs? Because I feel like if it's gonna be in a garden, it'll most likely be like a plant or something, or maybe like a little gnome.
Just puncture weeds.
I mean, I might have something. I'll look at the bookshelf. You guys grab whatever you need. And Curiosity goes to the bookshelf to look for stuff.
Hey, Ruth, we got any flashlights around here?
You do have flashlights probably in the club room.
Let me see.
I just don't think we have shovels. I don't think we have any reason to have shovels in the club room.
We're gonna be out late, so yeah, it'd be nice to see.
Did we restock on batteries? I think we used most of the double A's.
I think we did. I think we got one. There's one of those wind-up ones.
Okay, thank goodness. Okay.
You could
Yeah,
just
I'll
go
make sure to pick
steal
some up.
some from like, you know, the robotics club or something.
We're
His
gonna
wireless mouse that's in there just pop out the
we're
back.
gonna have to
That
go.
sounds like a good plan. We should probably not do it too often though.
We're gonna have to go to one of our houses to get shovels. So like, we might as well just get them there.
Good point.
Just saying, rather than stealing from the AV club.
How deep are we digging? I thought we were just doing garden work.
We'll see. You said someone said shovels.
Doesn't this river
Oh,
have shovels, or at least
Well,
one?
yeah.
You're right. She might.
Garden. She probably
Why
has
would we need to
shovels.
bring out? That's a lot of extra work.
You're right. Do you want to not bring shovels?
I mean,
I mean, if
Kinda
she
heavy.
already got some.
yeah.
I don't know if she has them. Maybe witches don't need shovels. Maybe they dig with their mind.
I mean, I wouldn't mind if she dug with her mind, but I'm still gonna maybe get gloves.
Yeah, I think we
Fine.
should. I think we should
We can
stop.
stop at my place, and we can get some shovels.
Okay, we'll stop at Ronaldo's.
I do want Ruth to scan the bookshelves for the Mothman fanfic.
Okay, you scan the bookshelves for the Mothman fanfic. There it is in its place of honor, as it always is.
A way to sneakily grab that and put it in my bag.
Yeah, I'm just gonna let you do it.
Okay, yeah.
I'm not even gonna make you roll. Curiosity's too preoccupied.
She just wants to read it because it looked weird. Like,
Mood.
Ronaldo notices and just sighs because he has the sequel.
Yeah. Curiosity has the full set.
It disappeared.
She's missing the second one because Ronaldo, disappeared it.
I had the heart to tell her that it vanished.
Mm-hmm. He's like, oh, I just haven't finished it yet. All right, yeah, and off we go. Did you guys ever get everything you wanted to from the club room?
Yeah, we just gotta stop at my place, grab a couple shovels.
Yeah, that's where we're going. All right, yeah, we stopped by your house.
Back. We'll just.
Yeah, is your dad home?
Probably.
You never said what Cody does. That's your dad.
I never said what my Cody or either my grandparents do.
Yes, your grandparents are Lucy and Jebediah.
Yeah,
I have a list.
Very nice list.
Yeah.
He's probably home. He probably works in the morning.
Okay, yeah. Do we run into him?
I'm sure he's in the house chilling with my grandparents watching.
Okay.
The
Price is Right?
The Andy Griffith Show.
Oh yes, perfect.
That's what I'm trying to. It's fine. We'll just pop in the shed real quick, grab a couple shovels.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. We pop in the shed, grab a couple shovels, grab some garden gloves and some trowels, and head on out into the forest.
Handheld
Got plenty of that stuff. My grandma, she loves gardening.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of apparent. Like, does she really need that much fertilizer?
Yeah, well, I think she overdoes it sometimes.
Did she buy it in bulk online?
It's like a.
Amazon makes it too convenient.
Oh yeah. It takes forever though.
It does out here, yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. Even with Prime.
Mm-hmm. All right, yeah, we grab all of our stuff and head out into the forest, and Curiosity actually knows the way because
I hope so. I don't
yeah,
get lost.
She was given directions in that email. Although she's not great with text, so she could be getting lost. But yeah, and you guys wander following the river into the forest. It's less of like a river and more like a stream. Like you could probably stand in it and it would only be like up to your like mid shin. It's not that deep.
I'm skipping across rocks not to get wet.
I mean, we're not crossing the stream, we're just following it.
Okay.
What are you doing in the stream?
Yeah, you guys walk in the forest for a while following the river, and then it opens up into a large clearing that is just filled with wildflowers. And in the center of this clearing is a small, like, cobblestone cabin with, like, a wooden, like, thatch roof. And there's a chimney, and smoke is just, cascading out of this chimney. And,
leans over to Curiosity and is like, definitely a witch.
Right?
I'm just in the back, just face palming.
That's what I like the house design. Does it make a witch?
Maybe. Have you recently done any spells?
No.
Made any potions?
Talk to any demons?
Talk to any
No.
plants?
No, I haven't had time for any of that. I don't even know half of that.
Curiosity just looks kind of disappointed. But yeah, you guys walk up to Miss Rivers' front door, and she opens the door before you even get there. And this is a very short, plump woman, and she's got graying hair. She's got pulled back in like a loose bun, and she's wearing like a dress, but it's like an old lady dress, like
She looks like my grandmother.
She looks like your grandmother. And she kind of looks up through her like glasses and is kind of just like, oh, there you are. I was wondering how long it would take you to get here. Come in. And she opens the door for you to enter.
Look around before, going in.
So we heard you wanted some garden work done?
I mean, sort of. If you call it that. I have an evil presence in the garden somewhere. I'm not exactly sure where it is, but I'd like you to, get it and, do something with it. Take it anywhere. I don't care, I just don't want it in my yard anymore.
Yeah, I should have brought Weed Killer. Definitely has weeds.
Are we grave digging? I'm not comfortable with grave digging.
I mean, I don't have anything buried out here, but I haven't been here that long. Only about 40 years.
We're grave
that
digging.
long?
This is a crime.
And
Do you have trouble getting into town? I feel bad because we just walk along the riverbank. Like,
oh
are you
no,
okay?
no, it's fine. I can get around easy enough. And
Do you have a broom?
I mean, I do. Do you need to sweep something?
No, just curious.
Yes, I've got quite a few brooms in my closet.
Ollie glances at
Curiosity.
like, yes.
Yeah, Curiosity just nods like, mm-hmm.
Alright, Miss Rivers, this is gonna be a stupid question, but you see, my two friends here really believe you're a witch. There's no witches aren't real, right? You're not a witch.
I mean, that is a good question. Witches could be real. I mean, anything's possible in this world we have here. And she does not answer the question, and instead gestures to her sitting room for you guys to come in and have tea.
On the table.
Yes, there are cookies, like little frosted, like those soft frosted cookies, and
Ruth breathes a sigh of relief that they're not like oatmeal or something.
God save.
Milk chocolate chip, and you bite into it, and it was actually
Raisins. Yeah. Nope, they look delicious, and they are in the shape of little pine trees. Yep. And there's also tea in little ornate little teacups. And her cabin is very like rustic. Like it's got like old furniture, and there's a wood stove on one side. It does not look like she has electricity in this building. So I don't know where she was emailing from, but you don't see a computer, and
could have just gone to the library.
she could have gone to the library. You don't know.
She said she stops at the library.
She does, yes. And yeah, so Curiosity, takes a cookie and is like, I thank you for the tea and all that jazz, but I want to get to, evil hunting, so I'm gonna go do that.
Holly has like 5 cookies and
just shove them in their mouth. Moon.
Job.
Just
not in this form.
but yeah, Curiosity just like stuffs a cookie in her mouth and she's like and goes out the door.
Ollie's like, wait for me. Grabs 2 more cookies.
I didn't even get a cookie and just walks out the door to follow you.
I mean, you could grab one.
Yeah, but I'd rather you not get lost in the woods.
Grab it on your way out, Ronaldo.
Also, you never know, they could be poisoned.
I mean, that's a mood.
They are
Ruth wraps up a few cookies in a napkin to take outside for
Okay. Thank you, Ruth. And she says, if you want the tea out there, I can bring it out on a tray. And
that would be wonderful.
And yeah, she yep, she puts the tea on a tray, grabs a jug of lemonade, takes that out with her, just in case you guys want lemonade instead of tea. And yeah, she puts it on the table out on her front porch. And it's like, let me know if you need anything. There's I've got a few tools, but nothing major. And she goes back into her cabin and leaves you guys to hunt down the evil thing in the garden.
Shame she doesn't have a bulldozer.
Mood. Kiros is like, well, if I were an evil thing buried in a garden.
Let me guess, you'd be in the ground?
I mean, that too. But that's kind of implied. I would be right next to the building to cause the most trouble.
She doesn't have any like power lines or plumbing, right? I don't want to.
I assume she has plumbing, right?
Yeah.
She has just like an outhouse.
She lives in
I'm worried.
she lives in a one-room cabin. You did not see a bathroom.
Is there an outhouse out here?
There does not seem to be one that you can see.
Which is not used to me.
Good question.
There's more pressing issues here than the artifact.
Pot. It's fine. It's
I
fine.
think she just.
Kinda
What
gross.
if we need to go to the bathroom?
We might have to walk. I mean, we can just go in the woods.
Oh, I had a lot of.
We're not animals.
I mean, but I mean, it's like when you go camping, you go in the woods.
Yeah, last time I did that, I ran into some poison ivy.
Oh, I remember that.
Oh.
That was that time we were in summer camp, wasn't it?
I should have studied those plants better, but nope. Here we are.
That was a good day.
The baseball camp.
And yeah, you guys start looking willy-nilly for evil presences.
Ollie has like
Are there,
a
is there,
shovel.
like, trees nearby?
Yeah, there's you are in a massive clearing, and then the entire thing is like surrounded by trees, and then it's got the river flowing straight through it. The stream. The whatever it is.
Okay.
Ollie has like a shovel and is like stabbing the ground around
We
the
have two
perimeter by the
shovels.
trees.
God same.
Sounds like a pickup of pears.
What about pears?
We only have 2 shovels.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Going to plant pear trees.
I was like,
Well, one of
so
them's
we gotta
nice,
eat
like,
the pears.
spade shovels, really great for digging. One of them's those other like square ones, which are just horrible to use.
That's yeah. The only thing that is good for is getting ice off your driveway in the winter. Like, that is it.
Yeah, we have one of those, and I 110% took the spade.
So Ollie's just stabbing things with the corner of the square shovel.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, Curiosity has one of those little trowels and is like digging up around the edge of the cabin. So she's making like a tiny moat as she goes.
I want Ruth to look for weeds and start pulling those up.
Okay. Yeah, you find quite a few weeds. This is just a massive garden of like wildflowers. Like, it does not look like she plants them or tends to them. They are beautiful and like freely growing here, but it does not look like she is in control of these flowers. So there's plenty of weeds.
Some from my grandmother.
Yeah, alright.
But we'll do that later after I start digging around these trees.
Okay, yeah. You start digging around the trees. And Ruth is just picking weeds. You find quite a few weeds. Where are you putting the weeds? Did you bring a trash bag?
I'm just doing a pile that I can
You
get
were
rid
in
of.
the forest, just toss them somewhere.
Just toss them out there. Just...
Hey.
Okay.
Speaking of which, I would assume she has like a compost, pile or something.
You know,
Witch
probably. I'd say she probably has a
Yeah,
compost pile. You could throw weeds
witches.
into.
The compost pile is your witch thing.
I wouldn't say it's a witch thing. I think it's a you live in the middle of the woods thing. Like, yeah, she's got a compost pile. And it's like got like a tiny wood fence around it. And it's over near the trees.
That's quaint, even though it's kind of disgusting.
It's just like, food waste and plants and stuff. And you guys are doing this for a couple hours. You guys stop to have
After
some...
like an hour and a half, the shovel vanishes and is replaced with a Kit Kat.
Yes. And Curiosity's like, can I borrow that shovel? I think I found something over here. Ronaldo, I need the spade.
That it's gone.
It's gone. Did you lose it?
Kinda. You want a Kit Kat?
Ronaldo.
Now is not a good time to practice your magic tricks.
It's one of those green tea ones, which is weird.
Are you a sorcerer, Ronaldo? Why didn't you tell me?
I think he's just a stage magician.
Ooh, you'll have to show me sometime.
Yeah, he made some candy
doing?
disappear.
I just turned a shovel into a green tea Kit Kat.
Oh, that's impressive. You should sign up for the school talent show.
That's what I said.
Right? And she's like, all right, fine. I'll deal with Ollie. Ollie, can I have that shovel?
Sure, here you go, and Ollie hands it over.
Okay.
The tip that Ollie has been using to dig holes is like slightly less pointy now.
What have you been hitting it with?
There's
Okay.
a couple of rocks in the ground. You don't see them because they're under the dirt.
Mood. Alright, yeah, Curiosity kind of like digs that shovel down into there and pulls something up. And she's like, "Oh, is this it?" And like picks it up, and it is a box. And it's just like a, not like a cardboard box, it's like a wooden like crate kind of box, but it's like this big. Like a
Shoe box, but
like a
cooler.
shoe box, but wood. And she's like, "Does anyone have a crowbar?"
I mean,
It's
she
not
did mention there were
wood.
tools in the shed. I can see.
It's a red crowbar.
She just
Oh wait, oh wait, never mind. I guess Ruth will take out the big knife to use.
Yes! I forgot you had that.
Yep, because it has the useful tag, so there we
Yeah. And yeah, you pry that open. I'm not gonna make you roll for that. It's actually pretty easy to pry open, surprisingly. Inside is an object that is about the size of a cantaloupe. That's a good size. And it is a crystalline object. It looks like it was like broken off of something, and that things have been broken off of it, or things have been broken off of it. It's kind of like jagged in places. And the surface is foggy and white like raw quartz. But when touched, you notice when Curiosity picks it up out of the box that there are little tiny turquoise lights anywhere her finger touches it. And she just goes, "Oh, that's so cool! Ronaldo, touch this!"
I don't, I think I'm good, because, like, if it is a cursed object, I don't think you should be touching it.
And she, like,
It's glowing with your hands.
she moves her hand along it, and the light seems to trail behind her fingers slightly, so it doesn't look like it's exactly where she's touching at the current time, but, like, the light is, like, following her hand. It's just like, "Oh my god, touch this!" and, like, holds it out.
What does it say on the box?
It does not say anything on the box. The box is just a plain wooden crate.
Like instructions.
There are no instructions. It does not look... I mean, it looks like an old crate, but it does not look like ancient. It looks like it's been here for like maybe several years, but not like 100 years, you know?
Well, maybe somebody had a time capsule? Is there like an opening on the thing?
Yeah, it's probably just a time capsule. That's a good thought there, Ruth.
And she's just like, feeling the edges.
Is it like a mood ring? Is that what's happening? Like, how do you feel?
Like, well,
I mean, I don't really feel anything weird. I'm just excited to find a cursed object. Touch this, seriously.
okay,
Ollie
it
walks
can't
up
be
to
cursed,
it,
and I just
and, like-
grab it.
Okay. Yeah, Ollie, when you touch it, the lights turn red, and they follow your hand around. And when
Ollie
Ronaldo
makes a
touches
smiley
it,
face.
they turn blue. And yeah, you make a smiley face, you dot the smiley face, and the lights kind of just follow your finger. They don't really, like, stay that way. And she's like, "Oh, they change color!"
How do you feel, Ollie? Is it like, because it's red? What does that mean? Like,
I feel very, very mad. Like I want to tear you apart. No, I'm just kidding. I feel normal.
oh, okay. Ooh, thank goodness. Okay.
So,
I'm a little anxious, so I wonder what color that is. Give me.
okay, she holds it out to you.
As I was touching it, though, I just like, ah!
He's dying!
Oh god.
Whoa.
Ronaldo, are you okay?
And I'm just breaking up laughing. Yeah, I got you guys, though!
Ronaldo! And Curiosity just, like, punches you in the gut.
No.
Now he's actually dying.
And Ruth, you had it in your hands, and when you touch it, the lights are purple. They're like a violet.
Told you guys this was a mood ring.
And she...
Yeah, what it means.
Mine's black. What does this mean?
Oh god. And Kiros is like, well, I think this must be it, right? I mean, I don't feel any, like, evil vibes, which is kind of sad. I kind of was hoping it would be
Well, to be
something
fair,
creepy.
it's just a shiny rock, I think.
That glows.
We should
That's
probably
not
show
pretty
Miss
fancy.
Rivers.
Yeah, I think we should show Miss Rivers. And you guys start heading inside, and Curiosity suddenly clutches her chest, and she begins coughing violently and falls to her knees as the coughing just suddenly stops and is replaced by like rapid shivers. And this is happening really fast. And she looks up at you all and she says, "Help me." And then her body glitches like a hologram and she disappears into thin air and drops the relic on the ground.
Oh,
Megan,
hey.
you're in this whole time!
No.
That's when things are vanishing.
No.
Oh my god! My best friend's gone. She just like glitched like a video. Oh my god!
She just turned to dust.
Ruth,
Oh my gosh,
Ruth, are you real?
Oh my god! I'm gonna be sick.
Yeah, it looks like everything that was on her person has also gone with her, but the object that she was holding, this light crystalline object, fell to the floor, so it is now just laying on the ground.
What do we do now?
Curiosity!
Hey,
This
here,
isn't
hand me the
funny.
shovel. I'm gonna poke it.
Were you the one doing all those magic tricks? It wasn't me. You took my shovel.
There's no response. Ruth, you said you wanted to touch it?
I just want to poke it with a shovel. I'm not touching this.
Yeah, you poke it with the shovel. No lights seem to appear on the surface when you poke it with the shovel. It
Wait,
just
Ronaldo, you.
looks like an
Ellie
object.
runs to go get Miss Rivers.
Okay, yeah, you run into the building and you kind of like burst open through the door and she
Like,
jumps and
Miss
she's like,
Rivers!
"Oh goodness!
You! Quick!
What for? What is it, darling? What is it, dear?"
Off my shirt to wrap
Come
the
with me.
crystal.
Okay, one at a time, please.
Dave, don't we need like lead or something?
No.
Uh, Miss Rivers follows you out, Ollie. What were you doing, Ronaldo?
Taking my shirt off to wrap the crystal.
Okay, yeah, you do that. Yeah, you pick it up with your shirt. It doesn't seem to glow when you touch it with your shirt,
Might
and
question why I'm shirtless later, but that's fine. We can get past that.
and you wrap it up. And Miss Rivers is like, "What is it? What's wrong? Why are you all shouting?"
Curiosity, she touched the stupid thing and then
we found the thing. We found the thing.
Oh, did you?
Our friend vanished.
She's not here anymore?
She was holding it and then just disappeared.
Well, that
Like
seems
a hologram, like you know,
That's-
from TV shows.
that seems
It's not
strange.
TV shows.
I do not, but what are these television shows? I'm just kidding. She knows what that is, but she does not really watch TV. She's like, I'm not exactly sure what that means. Should we call the police?
Yes.
All right. I don't actually have a line out here. You're going to have to go back into town.
Okay. Ruth, this is a horrible idea.
Okay.
Curiosity's foster parents. Her mom's a police officer.
Okay.
That's correct, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Her guardian is a
So-
police officer.
Obviously, we're gonna have to tell her mom anyway, at some point, right? And then we gotta talk to the cops, so... 2 birds with 1 stone?
Well, that's a really bad phrase of words, Ronaldo, considering what you're holding.
You know,
Good idea.
you're right.
Bad words.
I also I need another shirt. I can't just go walking around into the police station like this.
You can borrow my jacket. I don't think it'll fit you, but it's better
You
than
know,
nothing.
it's something. It's a little bit of a crop top, but it's fine.
Is it a crop top, Ruth?
Maybe on me. Because I'm taller.
Ronaldo, you're not that much taller. He's 5'11".
Oh.
Ruth is a tall girl.
Ruth is like 5'8", right? 5'9"?
Oh, okay. It's fine. It might just like lift up a bit when I bend.
Okay.
It'll be fine.
Yep.
I'm sure you're like ripped, so there's probably a lot of like arm muscle area for me.
Also, it depends on if like she wears loose clothing or not.
Fair.
Yeah, Curiosity's 5'4", Ollie is 5'4", Ronaldo is 5'11", and Ruth is 5'10".
I was
So
really tempted to put like 5'12".
that's not how that works.
Let me see if you didn't catch it and just wrote it on the ID anyway.
That's not how it works, my good buddy. But,
That's so funny.
I probably wouldn't have caught it, no.
See, it would have been hilarious.
It would have. It was a typo with the DMV. Alright, yeah. You guys head back into town. Miss Rivers is like, yeah, get that thing out of here. And, yeah.
I'm freaking out, because, like, things have just been vanishing on me, and all of a sudden Curiosity, like, glitches and vanishes.
Wait, you did this, Ronaldo?
No.
Steps back. Like,
No, maybe? Did I? I might have. I don't know, things have just been disappearing on me, man.
did you do this on purpose? Did
I
you?
don't mean to, no! I wouldn't just make Curiosity disappear. She's, no offense, but she's my only friend.
Offense not taken.
Okay, thank God. Okay, we gotta talk to her mom. Ollie, you do the talking. I'm a little panicked.
Okay, sure, I guess I can do that. I assume we know where her house is.
You probably
so.
know where the police station
Yeah,
is or her house.
her house is not where her guardians would be. One of her guardians, Jeremy, is a lawyer in the next town over, so he is not home. And, yeah, so you would go to the police station.
To the police
I'm
station.
sure we know where that is.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, you go to the police station. It's a small town, so the police station's not that big of a building. There's a couple police officers, there's a receptionist, and,
I don't want to go in, guys. I'm in enough trouble as it is with the school. I don't want it to stack up. So I'm gonna be out here. Let me know how it goes, though.
Okay, don't vanish though.
I won't.
We don't need two vanishing people on our head.
Yeah, I don't think I can deal with the one.
Does that happen? Is it?
Well, it's happened
Did we
once.
vanish?
Oh my
Are
God.
we real?
No. Well, yeah. I don't know. I'm just.
I thought Curiosity was real, Ruth. And she's gone.
Oh,
People don't just vanish. Not right in front of you. That doesn't happen.
it happens.
Kidnapped, maybe, yeah. But right in front of you like that?
I'm just glad you're the one holding that stupid thing. I'm just gonna sit outside. I'll just do this.
If I vanish, I destroy this somehow. I don't know.
Whoever touches it just turns to dust.
Technically, there wasn't even dust.
We breathed it in.
Oh, no.
Does that mean we are Curiosity now?
Curiosity lives in all of us.
there's a little bit of curiosity in everyone.
I think we need to go talk to the Curiosity Guardian.
Let's say, do you want to talk to the police about this?
Let's go talk to Officer Morgan.
Okay.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Or
You.
Chief Morgan.
Yes, she is the chief of police. Yes.
I guess I'm doing the talking, so.
No, you're doing. I'm panicked.
So Ollie walks up to like the front desk, is like,
Yeah. The receptionist kind of like looks at you and is just like squints.
can we speak to Captain Morgan?
Captain Morgan.
Is that a thing?
It's Captain Morgan. I mean, clearly you guys are Utahns.
Clearly.
I'm also not of age, so.
Oh, well.
you know.
Don't know your rum.
I think you're the only one not of age.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, Chief Morgan.
Ollie goes with Captain Morgan.
Oh god.
Captain Morgan, we need to talk to her about curiosity.
Chief Morgan's out on patrol right now. I can give her a call though. Is something wrong with her charge?
Can you just tell us where she is? It's kind of important.
Oh yeah, she should be downtown.
Okay, do you have any idea where exactly she would be?
No.
I just tap you. It's fine. I think I know where she is, Ollie.
Okay. Thanks. And Ollie just walks away.
Alright, yeah, you walk out.
She's probably parked by Benny's Donuts waiting for people to pass through the town speeding.
Benny's Donuts. Let me write that down.
Well,
So, we're gonna go to a donut shop now.
I don't think this is the time for donuts, Ronaldo.
I'm a stress eater.
Chief Morgan is out on patrol, and so Ronaldo thinks that she's by the donut shop.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, we should probably hurry. And also,
Yeah.
is there something better to carry that than that your shirt?
I don't know, but it's starting to tear through a bit.
Oh,
Don't you have a backpack?
The last time I opened it, I got sprayed with water. I'm just...
What are you keeping in your bag?
I don't know, man. I'm having a mental breakdown. Like, look at this. I just open a pouch and just spews fire. My life's going to hell.
Literally.
oh, I can't take this.
Ruth, this can't be real, right?
It's not real. It's not
It's
real.
not real, right? Yeah, we're in a simulation.
It's just,
Life is meaningless.
Oh my god.
Okay, alright.
Okay, let's
Downtown.
Are you guys done having
No.
a mental breakdown so we can try to go find curiosity?
We'll have a mental breakdown, but we'll walk while we do it.
Yeah,
Okay, sounds good.
let's go.
Oh god. Okay, let's go to the quickest way downtown. We're gonna have to go through some backyards.
Right.
Okay, you traverse through some people's backyards to downtown.
I struggle over a couple fences, it's fine.
Mood. And yeah, you end up at Benny's Donuts, where Chief Morgan's cop car is parked right outside. And she's in the car, and she looks like she's watching people, drive down the lane, see if they're speeding.
I'm go over there and just frantically knock on her window.
Okay, yeah, you do that. She sees you coming. She doesn't really expect you to knock on her window, though. Like, you're just, local kids. She knows you really well, Ronaldo. I think she knows most of you. But, Ronaldo is a family friend, so she knows Ronaldo pretty well. And, she rolls down her window, actually rolls it down. And,
Curiosity, she vanished in front of us, and we found this rock, and,
Ronaldo,
No curiosity.
calm down, both of you. Say a little slower. What's wrong with curiosity?
she's gone. She just, vanished in front of us. I don't know what happened.
We found the stone in the old lady's backyard, and yeah.
Poof, gone, vanished.
You're not making any sense. Where is she?
That's crazy. Even
No,
I said it. I saw
Throw
it.
the stone.
Did she go somewhere?
She was just poof, gone. Like you're looking at me, and then I'm just gone. And it was like that. It was horrifying.
You sure you just didn't misplace her?
How do you misplace a person?
Curiosity is.
You know how well I look after her. She's just gone.
You're right. Okay, tell me again. What happened? She just disappeared? That doesn't happen.
Right in front of us, you blink and she's gone. I know, right? I don't believe it either. but she's gone. We can't find her. She just vanished. Right
She's
in front
holding
of all
this
of us.
magic stone, and then
She was holding this stone. I just like opened my shirt a bit, and then she just like started like coughing and shivering, and then poof, gone.
Can I see that?
Yeah, don't touch it. That's how curiosity vanished.
She picks it up with a t-shirt and she's just like, this looks like a large chunk of quartz or something. Like, what? Where did you find this? In Miss Rivers' yard?
Yeah. Let's dig it up.
it apparently has like an evil like aura or something. She wanted us to remove it, and
God,
she was holding it. And
that woman has been calling us non-stop about evil spirits in her yard. We went to check it out. We didn't find anything. I don't know why she contacted you kids. Okay. I know that this is going to... I know you guys are good kids, but I'm gonna have to ask you if you've had any contact with drugs or alcohol recently.
no, why
Ruth is
would
not
this
here during this
matter?
Where is Ruth?
Paranoid.
He went into the donut shop. He,
Oh, okay.
Totally just beeline for the donut shop.
Ruth's just like, nope.
And like he was getting donuts while she was waiting.
Okay,
You know
yeah.
how paranoid I am about breaking the law.
Yes, I know you guys are good kids, but this doesn't make any sense. Obviously, people don't just vanish into thin air. I'm sure she'll turn up.
Just vanished, aliens.
Can we get like a, I don't know, a search
There's-
party in the woods? I don't know. I'm just...
Ollie, there's no such thing as aliens. And
Well,
Do you speak sense?
no, clearly you guys are mistaken in some way. And she like rests her hand on the crystal, and you notice that it does not glow when she touches it.
Chosen its Vic.
And she's like, "This is just a rock that you found. If you're playing a prank, just tell me now. I swear I'll laugh."
you gotta stop touching it.
It's sarcastic. God. Ah!
And she hands it back, and she's like, "Ronaldo, let me call your dad to come pick you up. Ollie, I can probably call your moms as well. Ruth isn't with you, so she takes out her cell.
I gotta look for curiosity.
I'm sure she'll turn up, darling. I'll go out there and look for her. If she's out in the forest, then I'll go find her. I think you are having a problem right now. You're having an anxiety attack, perhaps, and you two need to get home, get some rest, get some food, get some hydration, and
You know, this is a dream. That's what it is. I'm just asleep in bed. It's a dream.
Wait, does that mean
The
that
only-
I'm
the only
dreaming
way this makes
with
sense.
you? That doesn't
No.
make
You're
any
just
sense.
part of my dream. This is
But-
just me dreaming. Nobody else is
but I'm-
actually here.
But
That
I'm like
makes-
a
that
real
makes sense.
person. So that would
Yeah,
mean
you're a
that
real
you
person.
are in
I'm
my
fine,
dream and
Cor.
I'm dreaming.
No. You're breaking this whole conversation up in my dream. Stop breaking the fourth wall in my dreams.
Will you stop breaking the fourth wall in my dreams?
I'm not in your dreams. You're in my dream.
No, I'm pretty sure you're in my dreams because I'm the one that's the actual person and you're just a dream person.
You know, we'll find out when I wake up.
I'm pretty sure I'm going to wake up and then you're going to feel very mistaken. Well, I guess dream you will feel very mistaken and I will rub it in real you's face.
the entire time you've been having this conversation, she has called your parents to come get you. And Cody is the first one to arrive to pick you up, Ronaldo.
A little pickup truck.
In his little pickup truck, and he's like, I heard you're getting into some trouble here, Ronnie. Does he call you Ronnie? Does only curiosity call you Ronnie?
Only curiosity. calls
Okay.
me Ronnie.
Does he call you Ron?
He calls me Ron.
Okay. And he's like, what's going on here, Ron? Why don't you hop in? We can talk on our way back home.
Okay. I've calmed down a bit, but curiosity just vanished in front of me. I'm dreaming, right? I gotta be dreaming. People don't just vanish in front of me.
We've already established that I'm dreaming and you're just a dream person.
You're not in my
Your
truck
dad
with
is
me.
also a dream person. Everything is just a dream.
Cody rolls up the windows. And he had a short conversation with Chief Morgan before, getting back in his car to join you and listen to
We're
this
not helping
rant.
the whole drug conversation.
And you are not.
There was only a little morphine.
And he's like, Ron, I hate to ask this, but have you been in contact with any drugs? Like, you could tell me. I'm your dad. Like, I did drugs in your time, when I was your age.
Me, Dad, but no, I'm so paranoid about breaking the law.
I mean, that's good. I'm glad you didn't turn out like I did, like I was in high school.
God, she vanished in front of me after holding this rock. Do I still have the rock?
She did give you back the rock. Did you take the rock?
Probably, because it was the last thing Curiosity had. I'm just stupid. Just don't want to touch it.
Yeah, you got it back. It's wrapped in your shirt. And he's like, where did you get that jacket?
Oh, it's my shirt's right here. I had to take it off to hold the crystal, because... Okay, Curiosity touched it. She started coughing and, vanished in front of me. And then, she's just gone. Dropped the rock. But clearly the rock did something to her, right?
Buddy, maybe this rock's got something on it that's making y'all hallucinate.
Maybe. But then where would Curiosity be? Wouldn't she be following us around?
I mean, I didn't see her.
Where's
Come on.
Curiosity?
I'm sure she'll turn up, Ron. Don't worry about it. She always turns up. Curiosity. She goes missing all the time.
But occasionally there's those unmarked white vans, no windows. She could have been kidnapped. Oh.
Kidnapped out in the middle of the woods? I don't know why I gave him this accent, but
Dad, it happens. There's so many people that disappear in the woods.
I mean, I know that as well as you do. We lived here long enough, but I'm sure Chief Morgan will figure it out. I'm sure Chief Morgan will get it covered. That is her charge. And that's her job. I'm sure Curiosity will turn up. It's alright. But let's get you home.
Okay, I'm gonna go to bed. I sleep. I'm gonna wake up. Everything's gonna go back to normal.
Yeah.
Curiosity will pick me up like she normally does, because I sleep in late. It'll be okay.
Your grand's making tacos for dinner.
Love me some tacos. Is it Tuesday?
It is Tuesday.
Okay.
It's not Tuesday, it's Monday.
I gotta go to bed.
But he says it's Tuesday.
Yeah, what day is it?
It is Monday.
No, number.
November.
Oh! I don't know. 14th.
Okay, we're good.
Oh, you checking your moon calendar?
Yeah.
Okay.
Happened to be a full moon. Unfortunate.
How
No,
unfortunate.
there will be a full moon this session.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Fun. Your moms come and pick you up, Ollie, and they're having a one of your moms comes to pick you up. I think it's probably Marcy. Marcy comes to pick you up.
Marcy.
And her wife is watching over the library, and she comes to get you and take you home. I don't know if you want to have the same conversation.
Ollie is going over the ramifications of being a dream person.
Mood.
She's like, am I a dream? Am I real?
And Marcy starts, going off on this could all be a dream. Our lives could all be our lives flashing before our eyes. We could not even be Marcy's going all conspiracy theorist on you. And you guys head back to the library. Ruth! Chief Morgan's cop car pulls out of the parking lot of Benny's Donuts and heads out toward the edge of town, down by where Miss Rivers is.
The moment I see the cop car heading towards the edge of town, I book it for my house, just full tilt run.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, you full tilt run, no one stops you. They look at you weird, but no one stops you, and you get home. And all of you are home, and yeah, that happened.
Tacos! Going to bed, waking up, and everything's gonna be okay! I can tell everybody about this crazy dream I had. Curiosity will love it!
This is fine.
And next morning rolls around, and you get up and get out of bed, and I assume go to school?
I wait for Curiosity to pick me up like normal.
She does not come.
Arrive.
Nope.
Like, okay, maybe she just, maybe she forgot. Yeah, it's like her to forget things.
Did you try calling her cell phone? She's not great with it, but she'll take phone calls. She doesn't really text well.
Nah, don't even worry about it.
Okay.
I never get signal out here anyway.
Yeah.
Also,
The
my
signal's
phone's
pretty
gone
spotty.
currently.
Mood. So yeah, you head to school. Ollie, you usually wait outside for Curiosity, and you see Ronaldo walk up without her, and yeah, she's not with him.
Ronaldo, where is Curiosity?
I thought she had come to school without me today for some reason.
Like-
Wild dream last night, by the way.
I'm not talking about dreams right now.
Yeah, Ruth.
Wait, did she come here early? Is she in the club? Is she like in the club room with the crystal?
Probably,
No,
yeah. She's probably in the club
I
room.
have the crystal.
Did you bring it?
I had left it in my room.
Okay. So you did see the crystal in the morning.
I completely forgot about it.
Okay. So no, you didn't see it
It
then.
was in my dream, Cami. Why would it be in my room?
Obviously. Okay, yeah. I'm wondering where you put it in your room. Like, did you like shove it into the back of the closet or something?
Probably.
Alright, yeah. Ruth, you had softball and baseball practice this morning, so you don't actually notice Curiosity's disappearance. You guys head into school and go through your day. Ruth, you notice Curiosity's not in several of your classes, but it doesn't seem to rouse any suspicion until you get into history. And Mr. Vincent is like, has anyone seen Curiosity? She doesn't seem to be here, and while I would love to mark her absence, has anyone heard anything from her?
She's probably just running late.
She does run late a lot.
Mhm.
Alright, let's start class. And
Like 7th period.
yeah, it's like end of the day. And yeah, she does not come at all during history. And partway through history,
Maybe she's sick.
the door opens and Mr. Matheson rolls in. And he says, Alabaster, I need to speak with you. Can I get a few minutes in the hallway? And Mr. Vincent's like, everyone turn to page 412, do the questions at the bottom, I'll be right back. And goes out into the hallway.
I would have laughed if it was number.
God's it's actually 413 that has the questions. 412 is just a large picture of like a large picture of a guy like skateboarding, and it's got like that 90s like Dixie Cup logo.
The picture speaks 1,000 words.
Oh man, I knew. Oh man, I'm gonna have to ask Ollie on this one.
And yeah, and Mr. Vincent returns a moment later and gets back and corrects his mistake and gets back to class. And you guys finish the rest of that class, and it's the end of the day. What would you like to do?
Go to the club room.
Does the club supervisor sign a slip saying Ruth attended, or does Curiosity sign it? She's the leader. I'm just wondering.
Attended club?
Yeah,
club meeting?
Because since Ruth has to do it for community service.
I assume it would be Mr. Matheson, who is your
Okay, that's
supervisor.
So I was gonna say, I'm like, If not, like, Ruth is gonna try to forge Curiosity's signature on all of them.
Moon. No, it's probably Mr.
Do both
Matheson.
of you go to the club room?
Are you in the club
I
room?
have something I want to do if you
I'm
do.
going to the club room.
Ruth?
Yeah, I'll go in there like nothing weird has happened.
Okay.
Like I always do.
A few minutes after you guys are in the club room, Ollie slams the door open and like puts down a whole stack of books and is like, "Okay, I've gone over every single book I could find in the school library and my library to see if there's anything about stones and dreams and anything relating to
Wait,
that."
you had a
and
dream about stones too?
I told you, I'm not talking about dreams right now, but maybe.
Wow,
No, I had this whole dream, like curiosity. That actually happened? Is that why she's not here?
Wait, yeah, she vanished right in front of us.
Wait. Okay, so we didn't dream that up, right?
What did you guys get into yesterday?
Ruth, you were there. You had the dream, right?
No, I did notice my jacket was missing when I came into the club room. I was a little late.
I'm totally wearing the jacket, by the way. I'm like, oh, cool, I got a jacket? I don't
same.
remember that.
Hey, that's fine.
But it was on my floor, like the rest of my clothes.
Have you been taking my stuff?
No, why would I take
We
my
already went
clothes?
over this. He's a stage magician and he's signing up for the talent show next week.
I would really like my jacket back.
I mean, I guess it's kind of uncomfy anyway. Here, you can just,
Thank
it's
you.
fine, but you can just have it, I guess.
You know,
Anyways, back to the problem at hand. I haven't found anything about weird glowing stones that only touch when certain people's touch it, or about dreams where people can talk to each other in their dreams. So, I have no idea what's going on.
I don't.
Mr. Matheson!
I don't want any trouble. I just want
He's in here, I assume.
He is not yet here. But right as you say his name, the door opens and he wheels himself in and he's just like, "Hello, oh, is Curiosity not in today?"
Yeah, so we all had this like shared dream where Curiosity vanished by touching a stone,
Oh,
and
God!
now she's gone.
Oh dear.
I don't know what
We're assuming it actually happened, but like, how does that happen? That's impossible, right?
Who else have you spoken to?
Chief Morgan, my dad.
Mom, Mama, I
A little bit of my grandparents over tacos.
I don't know what's going on.
The old witch lady outside of town.
Ruth was there too.
I heard, like, some of
I
the
don't know if it's like
stories
amnesia or
people have.
something, but
Like, I don't want to get in trouble. Don't want to cause a fuss. I don't know what's going on.
basically half the town.
Ronaldo, do you have the stone? Do any of you have the stone?
I brought it home. I think I put it in my closet. I'll be honest, I didn't think it was there because I thought this was a dream. But if it wasn't a dream, then it's in my closet, wrapped in a shirt.
That means you found it. Where did you find it?
Outside, old lady, what's her face name outside of town?
Reverse.
River's house outside of town.
I kind of like that idea of Ronaldo just be like, "It's Miss Rivers." God save. And Mr. Matheson says, "Oh, so that's where he put it." And he's like, "All right, someone close the door." He doesn't want to wheel back over there.
I think they close themselves. It's just
Okay.
already closed.
Yeah, alright, yeah, it's closed then. And he says,
Do you want me to lock it?
"No. No one comes in here anyway."
That's fair. That's fair.
I'm gonna have to talk with Mr. Vincent. Alright.
What have to do with this?
That-
What happened with this?
I just got here. I don't know what's going on. I don't want to get in trouble.
Ruth, you were here. You're not leaving.
Oh.
Ruth,
Somebody
did
else
you
has to suffer.
did all three of you touch the stone?
I was reluctant to, but yes.
Did it bond with you?
I missed the club.
What do you mean by bond?
It glowed.
Yes, that.
Oh.
Were they each different colors?
Let me think.
Yeah, I think there was a
I
couple of them that were
red,
really close to the same. They might have been the same.
I think Ronaldo was blue. Ruth was purple.
Nope.
Yeah, those blues and purples kind of look very similar.
Curiosity was teal.
Yes. You got it all right. I'm surprised. Not Mr. Matheson, me personally. Mr. Matheson says, all right, we need to, there's so much I need to talk to you guys about. I'm gonna have to go get a whiteboard maybe.
Do you want me to like run home, grab the stone, or
I can run home and grab a whiteboard, not be here.
No, stay here. You all touched it.
Oh.
And you all bonded with it.
Yes, maybe.
and the shovel reappears in my hand.
And
I don't know what to do anymore.
Mr. Matheson just like blinks, like what just happened? And he's like,
We already went over this. He was stage magician. He's signing up for the talent show next week. Don't worry about it.
There's still like dirt on it.
Did you make curiosity disappear? No.
I made curiosity disappear, guys. I need answers.
no, it wasn't you,
Am I
Ronaldo.
crazy?
Ronaldo, it was not you. This thing that you found, we call it the relic. It's been missing for, I want to say 10 years now.
Who are we?
Relic. Why is curiosity gone? Why do things keep disappearing?
And whose smart idea was it to bury it in a hole just outside of town?
They didn't even put a
destroy
lock
that
on
shit.
the box. They put it in a wooden box.
I have been looking for that thing for 10 years, and you find it randomly outside Miss Rivers' house. God.
It wasn't wheelchair accessible.
And that's just really shitty of him. Alright. Yes, I know there's a lot of things that I need to explain to you, but we don't have that much time. Maybe 5 days. Okay. And then the door opens. And it's one of the students.
I should have locked it.
It is Richard Owens. And he opens the door and he kind of just says, like, knock knock, like out loud.
Nobody's here. Go away. We're busy.
He's like, I'm a little freaked out right now. I needed to talk to someone. And is this curiosity, like, here?
She's not here.
Oh, goodness.
She's sick today. Yeah.
But you guys are Scream, right? You're that investigation club?
Who came up with that name? Yes.
Did the banner fall again?
I need some help. I'm a little worried about my best friend. Min, she called me 2 nights ago, kind of like in a panic, and she was talking about like a monster or something, and then she wasn't at school today, and I'm worried about her. I thought maybe she was having an anxiety attack and seeing things, and I mean, she gets bullied a lot, and she won't answer her phone anymore, but we have really bad signal, and she wouldn't tell me anything over text, and I thought maybe she'd talk to you guys, because you guys are like the spooky club.
Ruth's eyes narrow at Ronaldo, and she like just discreetly points at him. It's like, did you do this?
Make anyone disappear, I promise! Not intentionally! As far as I know, you're the one making things disappear on me! Where's my history textbook?
I never took a history textbook! What are you talking about?
Yeah, Owen. His last name's Owen. Huh?
His last name is Owens, yes. He is Richard Owens, or Rich.
Richie, my boy.
Don't call me that. Like, no. We do not know each other, that's not gonna fly.
Yeah, well, you know, I'm having a bit of a rough day. And honestly,
I mean,
one person's disappearance is enough.
wait, did someone else disappear?
You know, that's beside the point.
Is she missing? I thought she was just holed up in her room somewhere at her
I never
house.
said who.
No, I meant Min. That's where I thought I don't think she's missing. I just think she's holed up in her room.
You know, I have to ask, have you been doing drugs?
No, I haven't. I mean, I can't say for Min, but I don't think that's the kind of thing she'd do.
Richard, we do have a clipboard out front with all your community service things. If you just sign your
Put up a request on the board
I guess, but I looked at the clipboard and it was blank, so...
Wait.
That's because you have to write on it!
You have to write on it.
I assumed I could just talk to you, but I mean, I guess I'll go write on it, and
One mental breakdown at a time, please.
he goes back out of the room and like closes the door behind him, and you can hear
There's
like
not
the
a pen.
thing, and he like opens the door again. He's like, knock knock, do you have a pen?
Oh, you have one?
Not on
Like
me.
your backpack.
I dropped my backpack off at the drama club.
Ruth reaches into her bag, pulls out like a handful of writing utensils, and just throws it up.
He's just like, ah, and like ducks.
He just goes around school on the ground, just picking up pens and pencils.
Like, oh god. I mean,
Adding this to my nice addition to my collection.
I didn't need this many, but and he's like picking them up off the ground, like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to upset anyone.
We're all very high strung right now. Except for maybe Ollie. Ollie's pretty chill.
Mr. Matheson has pulled a couple of books off of the bookshelf and is going through them, seemingly ignoring all of you. And he writes down this thing. Richard writes down his case, and kind of like takes it off the clipboard and like hands it to you like really cautiously, and then like leaves the room very quickly. And
What does it say?
it just says basically what he just told you. That Min called him a couple of nights ago, saying that she saw a monster in the auditorium, and that she was terrified, and then she has not been to school since. And then that
Ruth, you want to throw this away with the rest of them?
I mean, I guess. I mean, like, what do you want me to file it under? Curiosity and Ollie know the filing.
Ollie, you wanna help Ruth file this? I'm gonna go to the corner and just. I'll get back to you.
Where does disappearance fall under zombie reincarnation and butterfly effect?
No, it's under what is it? It's
Next to human centipede.
yeah, there we go. It's next to human centipede.
Wait, what is? Oh my god! Why do we have this?
Sorry, that was my bad. I forgot to redo the title. It's human millipede.
Human, it's not better. It's not.
These are like file folders that have these titles on them, but most of them are empty because they're not in like there's like a filing cabinet, and one drawer is like unsolved cases and one drawer is solved cases. The solved cases has a bunch of like what it actually was, and none of them have been monsters as of yet. And there's only a few things in the unsolved cases. One that just says aliens ? And that is all it says. And then there's also
May or may not have been given by Ollie.
mood. And there's also one that is like a talk about the baker losing bread. Like the bread has just been going missing. Just bread rolls have been going missing from the kitchen. And so far you have not gotten to that one.
Not be me. That's beside the point. Anyway.
And so those are in the unsolved cases, and then you slide disappearance into the disappearance folder, and
the roll one just says not Ronaldo, clearly in Ronaldo's handwriting.
mood.
Wait, Ronaldo, you made a file?
No, on the bread rolls one.
Oh, okay.
Not Ronaldo.
We all know it's Ronaldo. But yeah, and
Bread.
and yeah, so you file that back in there, and Mr. Matheson drops like a massive book on the table, and it makes this thunk noise, and he like flips it open, and he's like, you know, turning pages, and then he slides this thing over across the table to you, and it has a picture of it's like a drawn, like an artist drew this picture of the crystal, this object, and it's
Yep, that's it right there.
and it
That's
says
the thing.
it says the relic at the top, and it has some notes written in Spanish, and
You should have a better name for it than the relic. Relic's kind of a general term.
I mean, that's just, we never found out what it really was, so that's just what we called it. And
It's
You
translated.
guys speak Spanish.
I don't speak Spanish.
I mean, I don't either. The person who's
I was taking Mandarin.
I don't speak Spanish either. I'll have to talk to Alabaster. I don't know if he knows Spanish, but I mean, Cassandra was the one who always did this. But anyways,
Wait.
dude,
Sandra?
I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay,
Wait, who's Alabaster?
Mr. Vincent.
That's the history professor.
It is the history professor.
Who calls teachers by their first name?
Vampire.
Other teachers?
I mean, doesn't
Ollie, vampires aren't real. If vampires were real, then werewolves would be real, and I'm for that.
Well, I got some news for you, but I don't think I should tell it to you right now.
Mr. Matheson kind of like coughs.
Vampires aren't real. People don't just vanish.
And he
I'm
said,
still dreaming.
Okay, let's get off the dream thing. I kind of heard that inside the donut shop. Wait, I was not there, but I heard it from a friend. You guys kind of went back and
Who's
forth
at
for a
the
while.
donut shop at the time?
you're not in any trouble, Ruth. You can stop trying that act. I don't believe you. They don't believe you.
We're witnesses to your crimes, but it's fine.
Weird. And Mr. Matheson, he says, there's going to be something that's going to happen in the next 5 days. There's going to be a phenomenon. Something strange is going to happen here in Willowpoint, or in the forest, or in the area around.
Richie's friend disappearing.
That could be it. There are a lot of false leads, and people are a little strange in this town. We know that. You know that. It could very well be this friend going missing. I think you should go by her home and see if she actually is holed up in her room. And okay, this is going to be weird to tell you, but you guys are hunters. You were chosen by the relic, just like me and Alabaster and our two partners were back when we started, when we became hunters. And you're the only ones who can kill this thing.
I have several questions.
Feel free.
Well, for starters, what does this entail?
Hunting?
Sounds like a cult.
Yeah, this sounds cultish.
I understand. I mean, Alabaster was the same way when we started.
I'm not down with murder.
There will be no murder. You are killing a beast,
I couldn't
a monster.
fly. Maybe
Yeah,
it's too slow, but that's beside the point.
yeah, that's logical. God, your children. This is so strange. Usually it doesn't pick children. Oh, jeez. I hate to put this on you. Alabaster might be able to assist you if I can convince him, but that might take a bit. He's not exactly the most front about this. Okay. Let me give you an explanation.
Danger! Ronaldo's just gonna keep asking questions.
Yes, what was that, Ronaldo?
Are our lives in danger?
Yes, everyone's lives are in danger currently.
I was. What?
All right, let me start at the beginning.
I'm gonna be an engineer.
Alabaster and I and two others that went to our high school with us. We were chosen by the relic. The four of us found it, I don't even remember where, and became hunters. There is going to be a phenomenon that's going to happen here. The first thing that happens when these things show themselves is one of us disappearing. Now that it's chosen you, I'm sure Curiosity is the first to go. She'll be back. Trust me.
Like she's dead.
It's okay. She's not dead.
What if she dies wherever she is?
I mean, that is a possibility, but I mean, God, this is
Trouble bomb.
So like, Ruth and Ronaldo are they're broken at this point.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry this had to happen to you. I knew that the cycle was going to continue sometime. I thought it would happen 10 years ago, but the relic went missing.
You gotta undo it. You gotta undo it.
I
Get
can't.
Curiosity back.
I can't undo it.
Something.
I'm not a wizard. I can't undo it.
Of course you're not a wizard.
I'm-
Magic doesn't exist.
Okay, you're gonna find out real quick that magic does exist.
It doesn't make sense.
I understand.
Logically.
I understand. God, Alabaster would be so much better at explaining this than I would. He was also the skeptic. I mean, I always believed in the supernatural. I was very curious about stuff like that.
Kind of guy.
God, I'll get him in, but right now you need to go talk to this Min person. Min Reynolds. I know her. You have to go talk to Min. See if she knows anything, gather some information. Come back here. I will hopefully have talked to Alabaster, and we can discuss further. But right now, everyone is in danger the longer we wait.
Question.
Yes.
Is this man missing? How are we questioning someone who's gone?
She's
A valid point.
she's not missing. Rich just said she didn't come to school, that she might be holed up in her room. Go find out if she's holed up in her room. If she's actually missing, we can assume she's dead. Anyways,
Wait, she's dead?
just
That escalated quickly. She was missing.
okay.
Is Curiosity going to be missing in the dead?
No, Curiosity is not dead currently. If she comes back and we find her body, then she is dead. But right now, no. As long as you touch the crystal. Ronaldo, go home, get the crystal. Touch it. If it still glows, Curiosity is alive. Now,
Okay.
the rest of you need to go find Min. If you cannot find her, come back here. I will talk to Alabaster. We do not have much time. We have to go.
Okay, Ruth, you're with me, and Ollie just grabs Ruth and books it out the door.
Whoa!
Wait, and then they come back and stick their head in, is like, where is this house we're going to?
This is Min Reynolds' house. You guys live in a small town. You kind of know where Min's house is, but
Go to door to door.
it is actually in the file that you just filed away.
It's fine, we'll figure it out. And then Ollie just runs down the hall, dragging Ruth behind them.
Hey!
Ronaldo, go!
Okay.
And you guys head out.
We'll get back to my house.
And you guys head out to go find you go get the crystal, and the other two of you are going to go talk to Min. I'm assuming, Ronaldo, that you're going to meet them.
Yeah. My house is probably pretty far from the. I'm assuming it's like on the other side of town from school.
Okay, yeah. You head off that way.
Not that the town's massive, but.
The town, yeah, it's not that big. But yeah, you head out to go to where you're going, and yeah, Min's house is actually not too far from the school, so you guys get there pretty soon. And yeah, you guys are at the front door. What would you like to do?
I mean, do you know Min at all, Ollie?
Do you? I'm gonna leave that up to you guys. Do any of you know Min?
Probably
I know Min in real life.
passing.
Not that Min.
That might be good enough. What are our hobbies? Maybe we can bluff our way in.
I don't know. I just
She was in the play?
see a lot of people come through the library.
Yeah, she's in drama club.
You know,
Did you get any
I
weird
heard the plague, not the plague.
I don't know. I don't keep track of what books people get.
She
on
has the plague.
specific people.
Wait, my bag. I'll buy her another one, and I pull out the Mothman fanfic. Do you think she'd read this? We could be returning this.
Maybe.
Don't have to worry
We could try. Yeah. Okay. You could do the talking to the parents, and Ollie just like pushes you towards the door.
Ollie!
Shame that the first edition signed by the author.
It is a first edition signed by the author.
I ring the doorbell.
Yeah, you ring the doorbell. Someone answers the door. Let me pull out my random name generator. This is Dana Owens. And she opens the door, Miss Owens, and she gives you both a look over, and she's like, "Oh, hello. How can I help you?"
Hi, well, Min was super nice to me and lent me this copy, and I just came back to return it. Could I talk with her for a second? I just wanted to talk if there's more in the series, or like what her thoughts were on the ending. It was really weird.
Min hasn't left her room today. She's having a rough time. I think people are bullying her at school again.
Could we get a chance to maybe talk to her? I mean, we're thinking of starting a book club around it.
I'm gonna make you roll to manipulate someone.
Let me.
You could be the bully.
You're not.
Wrong person.
Yeah.
Oh, what is that? What is that?
Manipulate.
Let me open up your hunter reference sheet. Should have your things.
Yeah, it's manipulate someone.
Okay, my turn's
Yeah.
not that bad. It's 0.
Yeah, this is manipulate someone. You have said something that you want them to do.
Yeah.
Is let you in and talk to her daughter. Then so you roll plus charm.
Yeah.
And
I
we'll
didn't
see
know
what
if
you
it was cooler charm, but it's charm.
It's charm.
So,
Mhm.
0 plus 0 to the roll. Okay. Big money.
Big money.
10.
Okay, that is a success. On a 10 plus, they will do it for the reason you gave them. If you ask too much, they'll tell you the minimum it would take for them to do it. Okay. She's like, "Oh, yes, of course. Yeah. Friends from school are always welcome. Please come in. If you can get her to come out, that would be lovely. I would really like to talk to her. She's been holed up in there. Don't force anything. If she doesn't answer, just leave her be. That's all right."
Of course. We wouldn't want to do anything like that. Ollie, it's fine to come in.
Okay. Hello.
Hello.
Ollie's just like hiding behind your back, Ruth.
You're just a straight up criminal.
And yeah, you guys. She's like, "It's right upstairs. It's the first door on the left. That is Min's room. It might be locked. It's been locked most of today, but go ahead and knock and tell her who you are. And I'm sure if you guys are good friends, then she'll let you in." And yeah, and so she heads to the kitchen to continue cooking whatever she was cooking, and you're good. So come in.
Yeah, I guess we'll head upstairs. And
Okay.
I'll whisper to Ollie as we're heading up. Hey, if she doesn't answer the door, I might try to open it, like forcefully. Is there any way you could cover me?
Seems like a bad idea, but okay.
Go down like, where's the bathroom?
Like, if this weird cult thing, like, is taking people, maybe they left a clue on where curiosity is. I don't know.
Okay.
It's not a cult.
Sure.
I don't think we should go too ham.
That's what
I'm
Cole
gonna,
would say.
like, the worst I'm gonna try to do is try to jimmy the lock with this knife. That's about it.
Why do you have a knife?
I mean, woodworking.
Did you
just
take that to school?
yeah, but that's not important. It's not important.
Ollie.
Fine. It's just like, I'm paranoid, okay?
Yeah,
And then one of
you
my friends just turns to dust.
There wasn't any dust.
We breathed it in. Okay, I'm not gonna say it. We're not gonna argue. Let's find it.
Yeah, you step up to the door. It is locked. But what do you want to do?
Man, are you in there? It's Ruth and Ollie. We came to return your book.
What? What book? Leave me alone.
Oh, thank God. Thank God. And I whisper that to Ollie. Okay, you're up, Ollie.
Why am I up?
I did the front door. Okay, I don't know. You still got it.
Ronaldo, have you gotten the crystal?
I've gotten back to my house, yeah, and uncovered the crystal. I touch it. I assume it glows.
It does, yes.
Okay, I'm like, well, he said she's alive, so that's fine. And I'm gonna bring the crystal back to him first, and then head over.
Okay, so we'll do that in a moment. Okay, you two. Which one of you is gonna?
Hey, what was her name?
Min.
Min, I'm Ollie. Nice to talk to you. What one of your friends? What was the dude's name?
Richard. Rich. It's not Richie.
It's Richie Rich.
It's friends, remember?
It's
and
Rich.
Ronaldo wasn't a friend.
Wait a second. She is not Miss Owens. I did that very wrong. Owens is Richard's last name.
Oh snap! That's some drama.
Wait, she's in Rich.
No,
Interesting.
it's Miss Reynolds. Forget everything I said up to now. That is Miss Reynolds.
Ryan?
No, maybe you don't know.
Get stars on this show.
Her name is Dana Reynolds. That was the mom's name, and you are now with Min Reynolds. Owens is Richard's last name. Okay, continue.
We were sent by your friend Richard to come make sure you're okay since he hasn't heard from you. We just wanted to make sure you're okay.
And you hear the lock click on the door, but no one opens it.
Can we come in?
You don't hear an answer.
Maybe she added another lock.
I feel that. You hear more sliding bolts.
Just down the entire door.
Well, I assume that's a yes, so Ollie opens the door.
Okay, yeah, you open the door. Min is sitting over on her computer chair. This room is completely dark, the lights are off. She's sitting, the blinds are closed. It looks like she's got like her closet doors closed, and this room is fairly tidy. But yeah, she's sitting at her computer chair, and she's got like a big old blanket wrapped around her, and she's just like, oh, what do you guys want?
Why do you have your room like this?
Because I didn't want anything coming at me. It's not important. I don't even know what book you borrowed from me. I don't think I've ever met you. I mean, I've met you. I've seen you. I think we go to the same school, but...
I mean, your friend Richie Richard sent us...
He doesn't like being called Richie.
Oh, yeah, he kind of bit off Ronaldo's head on that one.
Yeah, it's something his grandma used to call him. He hates it. Yeah, why would Rich call you?
He's just worried about you.
Well, yeah, but why didn't he just come himself?
Yeah.
Oh, actually, never mind. Never mind. I know why he didn't come. I just kind of wish he did. Ugh. Our parents don't get along, so he's not really welcome in this house. But,
Window. I know I'm not there, but, like, there's a window.
I actually wanted to inspect the window ledge to see if something had, like, tried to get in.
Sure, you go. I want you to roll investigate a mystery.
Oh no.
Because you're talking to her about this monster.
Sharp.
And,
all my skills, I'm horrible.
Sorry. Investigative mystery is the thing you're gonna be doing like pretty often.
All the time, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a -1.
Same with act under pressure. That's gonna happen a lot too.
Okay. Oh snap! That's a 6. Dang it.
And eventually kick some ass.
Yeah, okay, that's a 6.
Yeah.
Ooh, yep, that's a failure. There's a thing in this game where you can help out. Ollie, if you can convince me that you are helping out, then you can roll help out and try and move that up to a 7.
Okay.
Which is mixed, I believe.
Think.
You have to roll cool.
Yep, you have to roll cool to help out. Yep.
Can I use my mental domination on her?
What's that again?
When you gaze into a normal human's eyes and exert your will over them, roll plus charm on a 10 plus, hold 3 on a 7 through 9, hold 1. You may spend your hold to give them an order. Regular people will follow your order, whatever it is. Hunters can choose whether they do or not. If they do, they mark experience.
Okay, yes, you can do that in a second, but I have to solve this failure first.
Okay.
Ruth, you failed this investigation. That means I get to make a hard move. You mark experience for failing. So go ahead and do that. And let's see what happens when you fail investigate a mystery. It doesn't say. It doesn't say what I do if you fail. That's a weird thing to do.
I just think on investigate.
Oh, none of these say what to do if you fail.
I think it's just up to the keeper.
Oh, okay. I just take a hard move? Okay, yeah. Hard move time. Okay, that just means it goes really bad for you. And Min is just like, no, wait, no, I don't know you. What? Why am I even talking to you? Get out, go. This isn't, no, I don't even know who you are. Go. And this is when you can use your thing, Ollie.
Okay. So, let's see. Chords.
If this goes bad, I'm...
Hopefully it doesn't go bad. I just barely got a 7, so I get a hold.
A mixed success. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Yep, hold 1. Explain this. Describe this to me.
Okay, so I gaze into her eyes and
Do you get down on her level? She's sitting in a chair.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
And I'm like,
Talk to short people.
She kind of backs up. She's like, what are you doing?
and I'm like, you need to calm down. We're here to help.
Is that what you're requesting? Is that she calm down?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. She goes, okay. All right. Sorry. You're right. If Rich sent you, you can't be all bad. I'm a little freaked out, you know?
Understandable. Why are you worried about something coming to get you?
This is gonna have to be another investigative mystery roll, so... Since none of you got a hold, none of you have investigated any mystery as of yet.
What mystery?
Oh yeah, that's good. That's a 5 and a 6. I'm good.
Oh yeah, yeah. So here's how this works. Investigative mystery. You on a 10 plus you get hold 2, which means you get to ask 2 questions to me from this list.
This get a 12 plus though, or just 11?
Advanced is only if you took it as an advanced move.
Okay. Oh, okay, gotcha.
I don't think you get to just use it. Yeah.
Gotcha. Just making sure.
Mm-hmm. So the things that you can ask are, what happened here? What sort of creature is it? What can it do? What can hurt it? Where did it go? What is it going to do? What was being concealed here? And you obviously, she cannot answer things she does not know. So I will give you information based on what she herself saw.
Okay, so obviously the
get
one
two.
that makes most sense is what happened here.
Okay, yeah. That would make sense. How do you ask that? Obviously, you don't say, what happened here?
What happened here? No, I'm like, I just had it. Brain, why do you do this to me? I'm like, what happened? Why are you worried something is going to get you?
Okay. I was in the auditorium last night. I was not last night, 2 nights ago. God, days are blending together. I went. I was. Oh, okay. Calm down, man. I was in the auditorium. We were cleaning up after rehearsal, and usually Rich stays with me to help me because we're the stagehands. There's only 2 of us because, well, it's not that big of a production. But he had to leave because his dad came to get him, and his dad, like I said before, our families don't really get along, so it's not like he could say he had to stay and help me. So he had to leave, and I was just cleaning up the props, and something came down from the catwalk, and I mean it didn't attack me, but it scared the dickens out of me. I screamed and ran out, and I ran all the way home. I don't know what my mom was thinking when she came to pick me up and I was not there. I haven't spoken to her in the past 2 days. I've been locking myself in here, and I mean, who would believe something like that? Obviously, that's not normal, right? Monsters don't exist, right?
Yeah, that didn't exist. It was probably just a cat.
Oh, it was a really big cat.
Yeah, there's been a lot of stray cats in the area.
And you can ask another question from that list.
I'm going to ask, what sort of creature is it?
Okay,
So,
go ahead.
what did this cat look like?
I mean, it was big, and black. It was taller than me, and it had 4 eyes, and it was walking on all 4s. Like, it could have been a cat, but it's a horribly mutated cat if that's the case. And it its limbs were like weirdly like bent, like maybe it was like broken, but it was moving really fast, and I don't know, it came out of nowhere. And it could walk on the walls. I don't know what it was, but it was terrifying.
It was probably just a trick of, the stage lights,
I mean, I sure hope so, because, God.
A lot of things look horrifying in the dark, for sure.
I've never been so terrified of that auditorium in my life. I'm always there. We're always working on one of the plays or the musicals, and I don't know why this would happen now. I just I don't want to leave my room ever again. And that is all your questions that you get.
All right. Ollie turns over to Ruth and is like, "What do we do now?"
Well, have you ever seen her talk to Curiosity? I guess this isn't a cult thing.
I don't know.
I was banking on this being a cult thing. Like, what? Oh, so what time works for you for book club?
Are you seriously still going with that room?
Yeah, when in doubt,
Book club? What are you talking about?
Yeah, we figured we'd offer it just so you and Rich could get together sometime. Just cool, chill people drinking tea and eating frosted cookies from an old lady
No, I don't think I'm gonna be doing any of that anytime soon. I don't really want to go into the school building, and
I think the best strategy is don't isolate yourself if you're scared of whatever it was. Better to have people around.
Do you think it'll come here?
Oh no, of course not. Cats don't like 2-story buildings. The school, it's 1 story. They love those. We'll get rid of the cat. Don't worry.
And she's just like crying. She's just having like a breakdown.
Do you want us to get your mom for you?
Maybe.
Okay, we'll go grab her. Come on, Ruth.
Yeah,
You've made this bad enough.
I've done enough damage today.
Okay, yeah, you guys head out and head back downstairs, and
What was her last name?
Reynolds.
Reynolds.
Okay.
This is-
Miss Reynolds. Your daughter. She wants you to come upstairs. She's crying.
Oh, is she ready to talk? Oh, thank you. You can show yourselves out. I'll go talk to her, and goes upstairs.
Wow, that's the first time like someone's crying and I didn't get in trouble for that. I think we should go, Ollie.
How many times have you beaten people up?
I haven't beaten people up. I mean, like sporting events, things happen. Like losing sides of teams. It doesn't matter. It's fine. Fine.
Maybe accidentally throw a bat, you know.
But we should probably go back to the school.
Oh man, we left Ronaldo alone with the cultists.
Let's resolve that. Ronaldo, you headed back to the club room. They are still at Min's house during this point in time.
Okay.
Yeah, you were. You head back to the club room. The door is slightly ajar, and you can hear arguing inside.
I'm curious what Ronaldo would do. Would he just burst in?
Would he?
Would he eavesdrop? I think he would burst in.
Okay, yeah, you burst in, and
She's alive!
God save. You burst in, you catch Mr. Matheson off guard and he jumps. But
Hey, I fixed his leg!
no, I mean like he jumps in his wheelchair, like doesn't leap out of it. And Mr. Vincent does not, in fact, look startled at all, and he kind of looks over at you and he kind of like glares, and he's just like, Mr. Bennett, welcome back.
Hi, was I interrupting something? I can back out.
Mr.
Can I
Matheson
slowly
just
start
says,
stepping
no, it's fine. Everything is fine. Come in. Do you have the relic?
Yeah, it's right here.
And he reaches out to take it. Do you let him have it?
And it vanishes.
Oh God.
I put the shovel back in my shed.
Yeah, goody.
Damn it, not again!
Mr. Matheson's like, what? Where did it go? And Mr. Vincent just like, goes, is it gone? Are we done? Can I go?
Eventually, that's what happened to the shovel, and it appeared earlier today. So like, it'll appear sometime. I don't know when, but it'll be in my hands.
Probably. All right. And Mr. Vincent just like leans against the wall, and Mr. Matheson is like, so she is still alive, yes? You are still bound to it? Yeah. You actually, when you were looking at it earlier, you noticed that it was glowing, like there was like a central light that was glowing very, very softly in a teal color. And when you touch it, it still goes blue, but there's a very tiny teal light inside of it. And
This is something I didn't do. Can I do that, talk to my people? I'm supposed to do that at the beginning of every mystery.
oh yes, go ahead. What is it?
I have to roll for it, but
Okay, but read it, yeah.
Yeah. So boss from the dawn at the beginning of each mystery will roll plus weird. 10 plus, your superiors ask you to do something simple. On a 7 to 9, they ask you to do something complicated or difficult. In either case, you get to ask them one of the questions from the Investigate a Mystery move right now. On a miss, you are required to do something terrible.
Okay.
If you do not accomplish what they've ordered, you cannot use this move again until you have made up for your failure. So, could be very bad.
Goody.
What's my weird? Okay. +1 for weird. Here we go.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 6 and a 5, so 12.
That's really good. So what's
Yeah.
what's on a success?
Your superiors ask you to do something simple, and I get to ask a question from Investigate a Mystery.
Okay, yeah. Sure. You hear a voice in your head, and it kind of Mr. Matheson is talking to you, and suddenly his voice kind of goes garbled. It becomes very much like you're hearing it from underwater. And then a voice in your head says, "Tally-ho!"
I'm just like looking around.
It's been a while.
Oh,
Let's...
not you again.
I need you to do something for me.
I love that they're British. Anyway.
My horrible British accent is good.
Okay. Are you gonna be annoying like last time if I don't do it?
Oh, yes. Absolutely.
What is it?
Okay, I need you to get me something. Don't worry, it's nothing difficult. I just need you to get me a pair of keys. Just some keys. They have to be silver.
Does it matter what type of key?
It does not. Just two silver keys.
You know, I'm not good at telling those different metals apart.
It just has to be colored silver.
Oh, okay. So if it's like a steel, it's fine?
Yes, as long as it is silver in color. I would like they cannot belong to you.
Good. I was not gonna give you my house key.
I just need 2 keys. That's all. Once you get them, I will just take them right from you, and we can continue our business another time.
Okay.
Brilliant. And the voice vanishes, and the water recedes through your ears. And
Investigate a mystery from them.
oh yes, you're right. You get to ask a question, and he's like, "I'm feeling generous today." He comes back, like he faded and then came back. He's like, "Yeah, I'm feeling generous today. I know you're in a little bit of a scuffle. Let me know what you want to. I'll tell you something."
Okay. Now I know this isn't like part of the current mystery. Can I ask about why things are vanishing?
Yeah.
Because this would be something Ronaldo would want to know, right?
Yeah. I mean, a mystery doesn't have to be the arc mystery. It could just be
mystery. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So what happened here? Why are things vanishing around me and reappearing later? I'm so confused.
Oh, don't worry. Don't worry at all. I have a hold of them. They are with me. You have this ability to, make things appear and disappear, and it'll just always be that way. And
Convenient if I can't control it.
I mean, eventually you'll be able to control it, but you just can't do it right now.
Thanks for the help, I guess.
Of course. Anything I can do to assist you, except do things for you. I'm not that generous.
Okay.
All right.
The entire time I've been talking out loud.
Yeah.
So they're gonna be very confused.
He's like, all right, I will see you next time. Give me those keys. And then it fades away.
Okay.
And Mr. Matheson is just like staring at you. And Mr. Vincent just kind of looks bored. But Mr. Matheson's like, what's going on with you, Ronaldo?
Okay, it's not gonna be the strangest thing today. I've been hearing voices in my head, and they tell me to do things. The first one was to join this club, and they were very persistent about it. And now I need 2 silver keys? Like, why do they need keys?
Keys?
Keys.
I wonder what for.
And they don't even have to be, made of silver, they just have to be silver looking.
That's peculiar. That's, not something I've heard of before. And he takes out a notebook and starts like writing that down.
Ronaldo crazy question.
God same. And he's like,
to the bread file.
and then Ollie and Ruth walk in.
Hi guys. How you been?
You haven't been inducted into anything, have you?
No.
They made you drink
Maybe.
Kool-Aid, right?
Maybe.
They did? Dude.
I don't know. I don't have to get keys. Is this an initiation ritual?
No, this isn't a cult. And Mr. Vincent against the Wall's like, might as well be. And Mr. Matheson's like, did you speak with Min?
Yeah, there was a monster in the auditorium, apparently.
Oh, brilliant. That's at least it's close enough.
I don't know if that's a good thing.
I mean, it depends. You know. Do you say what it was? I need to drop the weird accent. Did they say what it was?
It was really big, like taller than her, I think. And
usually
it
are.
had 4 eyes, and like the limbs were like all weird, like they were broken, but it was still like moving fast and stuff.
Don't forget about the wall thing.
Oh yeah, and it climbed up on the walls and ceiling.
Brilliant. Okay. And he pulls down one of the books from the shelf. And it's kind of like on one of the higher shelves, and he's like reaching for it, and Mr. Vincent just like pulls it out so he can reach it, and then he, takes it, and he's just like, "Thank you, Alabaster," and opens it up, and Alabaster's just like, and he opens it up, and he's looking through it, and he's like, "I don't think we ran into anything like that," and he's flipping through it, and he's like, no, I don't think so. I mean, that is to be expected. They were always different for us, but I thought maybe it would be the same ones that we did for you. We don't have anything from the previous hunters before us, but I mean, we have one thing from them, but we would have had one thing from them.
How's there been?
I mean, according to the previous hunters, we had one journal. We had one journal, and he like glares at Alabaster. He's like, apparently there's been quite a few cycles. It always chooses 4 people and bonds with them, and then eventually that bond fades away when they either get too old or die, or and then it chooses the next group of hunters. We don't know why that is or any reason for it. It's just something that's happened, I guess.
Can we force an unbind?
No, I did a lot of research into that, and I didn't find any way to halt the binding.
Destroy the crystal.
I mean, you can try. We tried a lot of things. And Alabaster's like, I tried to blow it up with dynamite. It did not work.
On the table. I have an idea. Ruth gets the bag.
Okay, Ruth, calm down. You try to blow up with dynamite. I don't think your bat is gonna work.
I think I can probably get enough force behind this to at least crack it.
More than dynamite?
Ruth, about that. It's gone?
It's gone?
It's gone.
You lost it.
Like the shovel?
What happened with the shovel?
It's a very inconvenient time for you to practice your stage magic.
I'm not practicing stage magic, but I might as well be.
Oh,
The great Ronaldo.
You destroyed it, so I mean, curiosity should be back?
No, I don't. Okay, so apparently I can put things in a pocket dimension?
I'm having Ollie, can you help me out here? What does that mean?
Okay, so you know how we live in a world? Well, in theory, it's a smaller world. So it's like, we live in a world and then there's a smaller world, and apparently Ronaldo can reach into that smaller world and take things out and put things in.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Little
Control of it, which is very inconvenient. So, like, things are just disappearing and reappearing at random. And, like, I don't know. I mean, they come back sooner or later, except my history textbook. Still waiting for it. So, I don't know. The crystal could be gone for 10 years. Could come back any second. Who knows?
Mr. Matheson looks a little concerned, like, oh, I sure hope it doesn't take 10 years.
Does that mean curiosities in the pocket dimension?
I
No.
sure hope so.
No, curiosity is somewhere else. And,
Plenty of food
Mr.
for her.
Vincent, like, just, like, stares down Mr. Matheson, just, like... And Mr. Matheson's like, she's elsewhere. She'll be back, though, don't worry. And,
Suspicious much?
It's fine, she'll be fine.
Fill me with confidence.
I'm sure she'll be alright. We never had any, I mean, there was that one time.
You're not being very convincing.
And Mr. Vincent just, like shakes his head and puts his head in his hands, and he's just like, God, Lewis, you're just making it worse. Guys.
Yes, you are.
Absolutely terrible at this.
I was hoping it wouldn't have to come to this. I'm the one who hid the relic to keep other people from finding it. Well, I hid it in the middle of the forest. I didn't expect someone to go digging.
How far
It's a forest. What else do you do in there?
You don't dig in a national forest, Oliver.
You put it next to Miss Rivers' house. She's been living there for 40 years.
I could have sworn it was just like curiosity
Wait,
and Ollie digging
wait,
with the
whoa,
shovel.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
I didn't get that deep.
Wait. Did you say Miss Rivers' house?
Yeah.
Miss
That's where we
Rivers.
found it.
I did not bury it near Miss Rivers' house.
Then where'd you bury it?
Out in the middle of the forest. Middle of nowhere. There was not a house there, trust me.
That she'd been there for like 40 years.
I mean, Miss Rivers has been in this town for 40 years. I definitely...
She's a witch.
I definitely didn't bury it there.
Ollie, not gonna lie.
Did it move?
I'm easier to wrap my head around than this pocket dimension stuff that Ronaldo's doing. And he's been doing it all day!
He says, I'm gonna have to talk to her. What's the hunt this time? Oh, wait.
At least some, like,
A big
strange. Yeah, a big deformed cat with multiple eyes.
It's probably not a cat.
Well,
Stick with
Well,
cat. It's like scary that
What
way.
what day are we on? When did curiosity disappear?
Yesterday?
Right?
Alright, we're on day 2. You have to kill it by Friday then. And then
Don't.
why can't we just get the police involved? Can't they?
I just
no, trust me. The police
out of town.
the police will die if you get them involved. And Mr. Matheson's like, Alabaster!
Do it, then we'll die too.
What do you think we can do it? We're just children. Of course, very abnormal children considering the circumstances, but you know, just children.
I'm already going crazy. I'm hearing voices.
No, Alabaster says, okay, the best course of action, in my opinion, is to go home, lock all your doors, and don't come out when you hear screaming. Like, that sounds like a great idea.
That's a really bad idea.
That's a great idea.
Am I the only one here that thinks it's a bad idea?
Mr. Matheson says that is definitely a bad idea.
See, Mr. Matheson's
Sleep
on my
over my
side.
house. Let's go.
I
Guys,
mean, my family does a lot of lumber. We could just board up the windows. We'd be fine.
I live on the second story.
Oh yeah, they don't like second stories. It's the
Yeah.
I mean, if this thing can
You
climb
made
up...
that up!
If this thing can climb up walls, then I assume that it can get to a second story.
Yeah, my grandparents are making fajitas.
Your grandparents only make Mexican food?
No, maybe.
We have to establish this now. Do they only make Mexican food?
We're gonna find out.
I guess we'll find out. All right. Mr. Matheson says, no. That's a horrible idea. This thing. Now that you have been bonded to it, only you can kill it. You not bonded to the monster, bonded to the relic. Sorry, I'm getting all over the place. You're the only ones that can kill it. So it has to be you. I mean,
Do we have to kill it?
Yeah,
okay.
located.
What if it's friendly?
Yeah, exactly.
Misunderstood. You
I
know,
mean, not all
house
monsters are,
Tigers
deadly.
are just big house cats, and they're very friendly.
In my experience of hunting, for as long as we hunted, no, they are never.
You were trying to kill it. Most things just react badly when that happens.
Very
Granted,
true.
but they also, many of them end up killing other people. So we have to nip this where it is. If we get past the 5 days, then it's gonna start running amok.
People die. That's what people do.
Ronaldo, what does that mean?
We don't need the Sherlock references right now. That is not conductive to our current conversation. Ronaldo, I know that you make movie references when you're nervous, but like... And, Mr. Vincent just says, I don't care what you do with it. I really think that you should just hole up in your houses, and perhaps it will rage in the next town. And, Curiosity, I'm sure she'll be fine.
Does she come back just after these 5 days, or what's the thing there?
He just, gives this look to Mr. Matheson, and Mr. Matheson just kind of sighs and says, she won't come back until you kill the monster.
At this point, it's not even real screaming from Ronaldo. He's just gone.
He's just got his mouth open, just like... This is the silent of screams.
We don't even have weapons, like a gun.
I can grab something
Like
from home.
how are we supposed to kill it? We don't have guns or anything. We're kids.
Ronaldo, calm down.
Well, some of us have
My
guns.
my backpack breathes fire.
Calm down. Wait.
Will that work?
Yeah. Jeez, I forgot about that.
So, I actually got all my weapons confiscated by the police after they, searched my house. So, I don't actually have any of my things anymore, Mr. Matheson says. And, Mr. Vincent just kind of goes, no. None of you know how to use any of these things. You'll do more harm than good. Really, just board up your houses, get your families, find a shed. No, if you have a basement.
Rummages through their backpack. Is like, I got this, and holds up their little baby gun.
Whoa.
It's a .38 revolver. It's like those little ones you always see in movies that
And
women carry.
Mr. Matheson goes, Ollie, do you just carry a gun around in your backpack?
Not usually, but since Curiosity disappeared yesterday, I thought it might be a good idea.
But I've been a little on edge, you see.
I mean, that's fair, but don't let any of the other teachers see that.
I have permission, so it's fine.
I don't think that's how that works.
Not,
It's America,
not that
guys.
it's fine. Just as long as I didn't let anybody see it, or use it, or
Yeah,
Metal
you
detectors.
you might want to put that back in your backpack before anyone sees that. And Mr. Vincent's Mr. Vincent's like,
Ollie.
who gives their child a revolver?
Yeah.
Says Mr. Vincent.
I know if Curiosity was in any of our shoes, she'd want us to at least try to get her back. So
Actually, if Curiosity was in our shoes, she would just want to research this thing and she wouldn't do anything else.
Let's be honest. She
I'm
would get herself
going
killed.
she's helped me out so much that she would try to get me back. So
You
what
can
do
keep
we
you
do?
can believe that.
I think
She would die before she ended up helping us.
she definitely would want to help you. But like also cool monster.
She would die.
She might have died if she were in the first arc. Just rushing right on in. Curiosity rushes in.
Damn it.
Anyways, all right, let's. This is a part of the game where you all meet together and make a plan for what to do about the monster. You guys can go do like recon, which I think would be better because like you don't know much about it.
Yeah.
You don't know its weakness, which you need to kill it. You don't know you are the weakness, Ronaldo, so don't even pull up that tag.
I don't.
I want to say you probably won't know that.
I have a plan on discovering that.
Okay.
Like,
Because like, how would you realize
obviously, I'll
that?
probably
Yeah.
use like my backpack at some point because like
Mhm.
fire hurts things.
Well, you can still hurt the monsters. You just cannot kill it unless you're using its weakness.
But
Yeah. But my
Isn't-
backpack is a weakness. I just wouldn't know it's a weakness.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go up and just punch the monster. You know,
Yeah.
that's not something I would go up and do.
Mm-hmm.
I will at some point, and I have fun plans for that. But that's beside the point.
So you're gonna have to learn something about the monster before you go into it.
While we're in the club
To
room.
the catwalk.
Mr. Matheson says, in my experience, every monster has something that can kill it, some sort of weakness.
Like Superman and Kryptonite. Got it.
Yes, precisely. We never had to fight him, but if he did, we'd have to get some kryptonite. Now is not the time for your movie references.
You know, it's been a rough day, guys. Let me have this.
And he's like, you have to go. You know, I mean the drama club is doing a dress rehearsal right now, so it should be fairly safe in numbers. I mean, that's not always true, but now's better than going alone.
Well, I need to stop by my house to grab something, so I'll meet you guys back at the club room when I've got it.
Right. We'll meet you here while you're gone. Me and Ollie will discuss this thing.
Or we could go investigate.
Or we can
Instead of
wait
just sitting
for
around.
Ruth. Ruth is kind of our what's the word?
Tank?
I don't want to say tank.
Strong, aggressive person?
Yeah.
Baseball player?
Baseball player? Yeah, there we
There
go.
are baseball. There's
Like,
a
that's
better word,
accurate.
but yeah. We'll go with that. Ruth's the baseball player. Intimidating one.
She's just going to grab the gun. That's all she's doing because she doesn't have that on her person.
We don't know that.
All right, yeah, you go get your gun.
Ollie is dragging you to the auditorium.
Oh no!
You have no choice.
Goody.
I'm like starting to cry.
And Mr. Matheson opens the door and calls after you, and he's like, "Good luck. Come back with what you find out." And
From Ronaldo.
and what do you say in response? Ollie?
Um.
And Ronaldo's just crying.
Okay. We'll try not to die. Have fun in the club room.
To try not to die just even makes Ronaldo go even worse.
It's like, no trouble. Good luck. And He's closing the door, and you hear Mr. Vincent say, "They're gonna need it."